This holiday season should bring peace, love, and joy, but for some women living with postpartum depression or the loss of a child, the holidays can be an especially difficult time.
Psychotherapist and licensed clinical social worker Candace Van Beerschoten,
yes,
I'll get it right,
that's it.
joins us, and she specializes in helping families deal with postpartum depression or the loss of a child through miscarriage or stillbirth. Candace, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So first off, let's talk about the elephant in the room. What do you say to a woman or to a family that's dealing with such an immense feeling of loss during the holidays?
Well, I think the main thing is to simply validate that they have if they've suffered a loss, that they have suffered something that nobody can understand but them, and just simply validate their feelings. Don't try to make it better.
Oh, so you're not like, it's okay, you know, just move past it.
Or I understand. I mean,
no,
don't say stuff like that.
Because we don't.
No, I mean, nobody, even if it's somebody, even if you're somebody who suffered something like that and you're talking to someone who has suffered something like that, you still don't understand because it's such a unique experience. So saying I understand is probably one of the worst things that you can say.
What if a woman just wants to be left alone? If she just wants to sit in her house and be by herself, is that a good thing, or should they try to welcome the company?
I would say that it's probably a good idea to try to communicate and let yourself be supported by positive people who you trust. If somebody's making you feel worse, then it's okay to put some healthy distance there. If they are invalidating you, or if they're saying things, if it's a woman with postpartum and somebody's saying, oh, well, you just had a baby, you should be happy, you have nothing to be sad about, then healthy distance is okay. It's all right not to have contact with that person right then.
You talk about embracing the value of saying no. What does that mean?
That means that it's okay to set boundaries. And if people are, especially during the holidays, there's so many demands coming from so many different directions. So if you have a request and it's just too much at the moment, it's okay to say no. A lot of people have difficulty saying no to people that they care about, so I tell patients to say, you know, that's just not going to work for me. And then stick to it.
Yeah.
That's the hard part, right?
That's the hard part, but people who care about us will respect our no.
You say it's important to set aside 20 to 30 minutes of non-negotiable time every day. Why is that important?
Because, you know, the more that we take care of ourselves, the better able we are to take care of the people that we want to take care of. Especially if we're a mother, then, you know, we try to take care of our children, our families, everybody around us, but we're in a better place to do that if we take care of ourselves first. And if we're under a great deal of stress, which holidays tend to equal stress, then putting aside that time for self-care, it can be healing.
And if somebody's watching this right now and they say, you know what, that's me, maybe I should do something, what's the first thing that you suggest they do? Well,
first, I would say to ask for help from those around you. You know, delegate some of your tasks. That's a big thing. But then also, if you have suffered a loss, if you do have postpartum depression, it's okay to seek counseling. And one of the services that I provide is, you know, having a newborn in particular, it feels if you go to the grocery store, you're taking half the nursery with you in the diaper bag. So it makes the concept of seeking help, going out to a counseling session, very daunting, very overwhelming. So I actually provide in-home services for women who are suffering from postpartum depression or a loss through miscarriage or stillbirth.
That's great information. Thank you so much for sharing it.
Thank you.